Good day, Magi family. It appears that Meghan has done another paparazzi shoot. Okay, she was photographed in Montecito, and here she is wearing a hat, sunglasses, uh, the pandemic mask. I mean, doesn't that remind you of the strange beak-nosed pandemic mask? That is probably not her real hair, probably a wig and extensions. She's wearing a coat that makes her body a shapeless bag. How is anyone going to know that this is her? Montecito and Santa Barbara are far enough away from LA that the paparazzi don't come up there. That's why Ellen, that's why Oprah, that's why they live up there, because there aren't paparazzi lurking around. Okay, and there's a photo of the guy got so close. It's just one guy, and he got so close that his shadow is in the picture. So literally, he's 5 feet away. So we're going to look at, was this staged? One user said Meghan was so triggered by an article saying she stayed at home over the Ellen backlash, she staged a paparazzi shoot of her shopping and trying to look busy with two phones that were switched off. True that. I mean, that's what's going on. But we're going to take a look at it and see what they say, what the cards will say. Another thing is all of her clothes were immediately blasted out there. It is said that she was wearing a Massimo Dutti wool coat. Okay, that's the wool coat that she owned for quite some time. Tamara Mellon boots, Les Specs Earhart sunglasses, and carried a Bottega Veneta wallet. Okay, always good to know, just in case you're wanting to leave any pointers for Santa this year. Yeah, I dated that girl too, who would tell me exactly what she wanted, down to the brand name and where to buy it. Meghan Markle sparks a 376% explosion as fans sent wild over gorgeous California. Okay, so there's a shopping spree. On the brown wool coat in December 18, it shot up 367%. So 400%. People started searching that item. And that's what Meghan wants. She's an influencer. So let's take a look if Meghan and this paparazzi were working together, if he were hired. At least they didn't, blast out her undergarments. How would anybody know that? Because that's covered up by all the clothes. So they were smart enough not to do that. I didn't notice oh, yeah, she was wearing Tamara Mellon boots, so they noticed the boots, everything. Additionally, these pictures were released right at the moment when Kate Middleton was, doing something that royals do. She was on tour. She was getting good press. This looks like another Upstage to me. Let's check it out.
Good day, Magites, and welcome back to my channel. And if I don't see you before Christmas, I want to wish all of you a happy Christmas. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who buy me a cup of tea. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. So, was that a staged paparazzi shoot? Let's get the cards in the frame here. I mean, it's really impossible to, know that that's Meghan. Some random photographer, who does fashion photography in Australia, somehow knew he was right there in Montecito, and it's just so unlikely. So, was Meghan out there to prove that she was not hiding after the backlash from the Ellen interview? Because Meghan went on Ellen to increase her profile and to look very human, and to pull a Bill Clinton with the saxophone, and, oh, Bill Clinton's such a great guy. And when he was president, until the Monica Lewinsky scandal, everybody thought he was a great guy. I loved Bill Clinton, and he balanced the budget. okay, which is amazing. And just compare that to Joe Biden and what he's doing. And even the Democrats are rebelling. You know, we have so many, I don't know, $30 trillion of budget deficit yearly. And he's going to triple that with this new Build Back Better and Destroy America plan. So, which I think 9% is about it goes into the economy, and the rest is just this radical social agenda. So 91% of it is pork barrel. So was Meghan just trying to recoup? What's going on there? Is she just trying to recoup her image after the Ellen interview? What's going on? Let's just get a general read on what she was up to. We have a yes card. She was feeling like that didn't work out very well. Ooh, executioner. I like it. Oh. Some interesting cards to read here. We have the no, we have the roadblock, we have the executioner, we have the snake, and we have the yes, and we have two spades. A lot of spades showing. Spades are conflict. This is a broken relationship. You know, her fan, she's feeling separated from her fan base, and she wants to reconnect. Things are very difficult. Let's just read this. And this, you know, this is Meghan. It's all Meghan, and she didn't consult anybody. That's what we're going to see. Four Hearts, her fan base, the people who love home, the sugars, the people who love Meghan, and her rooting and her fan base. It's all about, yes, she's 24, 6 spades. It's all about connecting to her fan base and not, you know, losing that. She really just wants to appear. You know, she pays multiple PR firms to keep her in the news, to keep churning out, you know, nonsense, to put her name in the paper and to upstage Kate Middleton and all the royals. So that's what this is about. And 6 spades, it's just selfish. It's purely selfish. Just keep her face in the press. Okay, it's not about Harry. There's no Harry here. There's King here, but that's the executioner. So Snake, it's going very difficult. The Snake is also another woman. The other woman, this could be Ellen. Okay, and it just didn't go well with Ellen. And why? Because people felt that Meghan was acting. People felt that she was, what's the word? Insincere. Not genuine. You know, she wasn't really into it. She wasn't into acting like a chipmunk. She wasn't into, you know, it was just put on. And you never want that as a performing artist. You never want that. No matter how silly it is, you want people to believe that you're just having a blast and it's a great time. And you love it. Separated from her fan base and wanted to make a big change. So, and a big change has happened, near term, big change. Mercury, electronic media, executioner. This is a very important card here. And it's a very radical card. This is the second most powerful energy in the deck. The Magi, I would say, is the most powerful energy. And this is almost equal to the Magi, but very different, very decisive. You don't have to ask anybody. This is a judge. This is a police officer. This is a murderer. This is a criminal, a mafioso. They don't have to ask anybody. They just do it. Like, do that thing I told you to do. And then it gets done. You know, that's the executioner. So what that means here is Meghan, she didn't consult anybody. She's like, I'm going to show up in front of the camera again, and it's going to be great. And everybody's like, no, and then she did it. You know, or she tells them after she does it. She doesn't consult anybody, which is so dumb. Okay, and that's why she wasn't going to fit into the royal family, because they have very, very wise counselors. Look at how Harry's image is now that he's not listening to the royal advisors, compared to he was the most popular royal. Okay, and he did nothing but screw up and drink and play naked billiards and grab women's bottoms, as they were passing by, and make, talk negatively about other soldiers of color. They could be construed as, possibly racist, or he's just, whatever. But his image was gold. People loved him, and now his image is not gold anymore. Okay, and that's from not listening. On an ongoing basis, hoping to keep it going, rising up the ladder, and it's just not working out. So Meghan overwhelmingly feels that it's not working out very well with her fan base, and she needs to take some radical moves. And the Ellen was a radical move. That should have been a good move for Meghan. It didn't turn out because Meghan is Meghan, and people didn't feel they were seeing the real Meghan. And that's what appearing on Ellen is like. Just show the real you, and people will love you. They just want to love you. It's, I have a new puppy. He just wants to love me. He's biting everything. He's chewing everything, but he just wants to love me. He just is trying to interact with me, and I need to limit the chewing to a certain degree because he's just going to tear the whole house apart. But he just loves me. He just wants to interact with me, and that's how he does it with those beautiful sharp teeth he has. So Meghan, she just feels disconnected from her fan base, like it's not wonderful, and she wants to change that, and it's still not fabulous after this. Still not fabulous. Because I think that, people's perception is, it's more like math. It's cumulative. Okay, what did you do yesterday? What did you do the day before? And you're building on that reputation. It's not like episodic Seinfeld TV where at the end of the half an hour, everything is wrapped up and just goes back to zero. No, even if somebody falls off a building, everything's like, ha ha ha, everything's okay. There was a big pad down there. That's not how reality is. It's not episodic, it's cumulative. So the big question is, did Meghan hire this paparazzi? Okay, was this arranged? And I want to see the relationship between Meghan and this guy who took the pictures. This quote paparazzi, because I don't even think this is a regular paparazzi guy. This is a professional photographer, and he does other kinds of work. And he's not, paparazzi are just, a lot of them are ex-cons. Okay, a lot of them they're unemployed, they're ex-cons who can't get like other work. This is really piecemeal work, and you get a great picture, and then you sell it. They don't care who you are. They're not going to look into your background. That's why ex-cons love to do that kind of work. It's all about, did you get the picture? And it's not that expensive. You guys buy this really long lens, and you chase people around. You case the joint. Well, that's perfect. This is not that kind of guy who took this picture. He's like a real fashion photographer. So Meghan and this paparazzi, what is the relationship? Meghan, are they related parties? That's what I'm looking at. Meghan, business. And this paparazzi, honest guy, good guy. What do we have here? We have Queen of Spades, 3 hearts, and Ace of Hearts. Good intentions, wants to make her look good. 3 hearts, beautiful. Wants to make Meghan look beautiful. That shouldn't be very hard, okay? Because Meghan is all about being beautiful. She's all about that, and her whole life has been about that, her beauty. She wants to be beautiful, she wants to be seen, she wants to be heard. It's all about being beautiful, so that should not be difficult. But snake, it's underlying, 12, 15, 16, 4 spades, secrets. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of secrets here about making Meghan look beautiful and just giving her a positive image. This is work, very actively working. This is business and working. Okay, that's what's underlying. So they're not telling you everything, okay, that this guy is hired. This is business, and he's doing a job. What's over here with Meghan. Business, working, activities associated with official business, but she has a relationship with him. 12, 6, 18, 5 diamonds. She has an ongoing relationship with this guy. She knows him. She sues everybody. Anybody who takes a picture of her, she sues them. She hires people to take pictures of her. Like she hires people to take pictures of her and Archie, and then she sues those people. She pays them, and then she sues them, and I think she pays whatever winnings, just so it looks like she didn't pay them to take those pictures, which is what's going on. What's going on with him? Cup overflowing. He's very happy to do this. He really has nothing but good intentions, and he's an honest guy. He's just an honest, hardworking guy. 25, 35, so 36 is 9 spades, 9 clubs. Work. This is work for him. He did exactly what she wanted him to do. She appealed to him very emotionally, or he's very emotional about it, but it's work, and, getting the job done. It's work. Okay, so they are definitely related parties, and she hired him to do it, which it's kind of obvious that that's what happened. Okay, all of the particulars about the boots and the coat and the sunglasses. Sunglasses is a pretty small detail. Everything she was wearing. Did Meghan release this information so that everybody would know what she's wearing? Because she has some kind of, she's going to be compensated for wearing these things. This is advertisement. Okay, so the makers of these items, the coat, the shoes, the bag, the sunglasses, are going to give her these items for free, and then they're going to compensate her because this is advertisement. Was this an advertisement? Well, okay. Did she release this info on purpose? She did. And let's see what the cards want to say. Did Meghan release the particulars of what she was wearing? Did she release it to the public? Money. Decision. Constant. Connected to something outside, over the long term, hamster wheel, grinding it out, taking a long trip over the long term, city, where, roses and city. Taking these making the clothes look beautiful to the whole world and doing it constantly, and she has outside contracts. There are people outside who are benefiting and paying. Money, it's about money, 8, 11, and 5, 16, 4 spades. Secretly, coffin. She's doing this constantly. So literally every time, this is saying every time she appears in public, she's being compensated for the clothing that she's wearing. She's merching all of this stuff. She is constantly doing this. She's been doing it forever, from the very beginning, like forever. Since anybody ever saw her face, she's been doing this. She's been getting sponsored to wear and use these items and show that she loves them and wears them, and look how nice they look with Meghan Markle's fingers all over them, or her feet in those boots, her hand clutching the handbag. So yeah, she's doing this constantly, and yes, she did release this information because this is what she does. This, from the beginning, this is the Kim Kardashian model, and Meghan is following the Kim Kardashian model of merching everything she's wearing. And every time we see Kardashian, she's wearing this, she's wearing that, and you're like, my goodness, what is that? What is that Band-Aid that she's wearing? Oh, that's a $300,000 Gucci Band-Aid that she's wearing over the very sensitive parts there. Oh my gosh, is that a gust of wind? That's what Meghan is doing all the time. Was this released as an intentional upstage of Kate Middleton? I think it was, because that's Meghan. And the last time I threw on Meghan and Kate, Meghan was just filled with hate. for Kate. It was terrible. And Kate is just ignoring her, which is the best way. How do you deal with a narcissist? You go gray rock. You don't react to them. That's what Kate Middleton is doing. She is just not reacting to Meghan. You don't exist. I don't even see you, says Kate Middleton. Okay, and the whole royal family is trying to do that with the Sussexes. Just completely ignore them. But they're so pesky and they say such terrible things that the royal family is now, fighting back. So Meghan and Kate, Meghan and Kate, was this an intentional upstage? Meghan, secretly. Kate, again, more secretly. Oh, well, we have a reaction there. Look at that. We have the reaction. The underlying cards are wanting to tell the story. So a decision, a business decision, or Jack, he comes and goes and just goes in, gets it, and gets out. He's the new guy. You never saw him before, dressed real nice. This is a reaction. Decided to do this one thing as a reaction. 6 and 11, 17, 5 hearts, 5 hearts. Yeah, Meghan was absolutely reacting. What do we have over here with Kate? This really upsets Kate, these constant attacks, and it's just over a long, long time, and it's ongoing, constant attacks, 25, 7 hearts, and this is how it is. And Kate hates it, and the accumulation of every time Kate shows up in public, Meghan attacks her, does something else to upstage her. It's just really grinding on Kate. It's taking an emotional toll. And she's very upset about it, and she really hates it. And I think she wishes Meghan would just go away and stop, and just stop it. What's Meghan doing over here? Not going to tell anybody what she's doing. It's because it's like, this is the lover's card. Me and Kate, we're just bonded. She's bonded to Kate in absolute hate. I just saw an interview with Sylvester Stallone, and they were talking about did Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, did they hate each other? And Sylvester Stallone was being interviewed, and he's like, yeah, hate is a good word. And then he went on, and they laughed, it was kind of jokey, which is great. And then Sylvester Stallone went on to explain, it's like that guy who is like great competition, and you're just fighting to beat that guy. That's what Meghan is doing. Okay, Kate's not feeling that. She doesn't feel a bond with Meghan. But Meghan has that really super negative bond, and that stalker bond, that I'll destroy you bond, and she won't let her go. Okay, 9, 10, 3 diamonds. Meghan works everything together and is constantly doing this secret messages, underlying messages to Kate, like in the old days, some criminals, they would literally strap a dead body to the living person, and of course that dead body would infect that person and kill them. Okay, and that was their sentence, to be strapped, to have a dead body strapped to them. This is what this makes me think of. Meghan is so malicious against Kate and always attacking her, and it's taking an emotional toll on Kate, but she just won't leave her alone. You can't, I know what this is like, and Kate is at a loss how to drive her away, even with all the resources of the royal family, and few people have more resources than the royal family. Coffin and handcuffs, it's exactly what I just said. It's like strapping a dead body, coffin. It's like bound to a dead body. 6 is 2 diamonds, married and bound to a dead body. And that's how Kate feels. So it's just very negative. It's very malignant. And Meghan just won't stop. So let's review what gosh, I have so much dust here. What is going on? I'm going to have to clean that. So what do we have here? Okay. Why Meghan, number one, Meghan feels like it's not going very well with her people. The Ellen interview didn't go well. She just wanted to show her face. She didn't consult anybody. This was all Meghan's decision. And she just had to appear in public. It's almost compulsive. Okay, then Meghan and the paparazzi. Were they related parties? Absolutely. They know each other. It's a relationship. This guy doesn't do paparazzi shoots. And it's business for him. She asked him to do it. He's like, sure, I'll do it. Of course I'll do it. That's, I'm a photographer. How did they know everything that Meghan was wearing? Did she release this information? She's been doing this from the beginning. Okay, Jesus was born. And they slapped his butt, and then Meghan started marching like this. So she's been doing this from the beginning. She's always doing this. It's the Kim Kardashian model. Okay, is this an intentional upstage of Kate? Yes. It's just like having Meghan is not going to leave. Is just not going to leave Kate alone. And it's really upsetting Kate. And it's like a marriage. It's like a really bad, abusive marriage at this point. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.